Hi, Dawn Stans-Lamenti, and welcome to the world's first ever penitentiary, Eastern State in Philadelphia, which is now the new home of a brand new exhibit, first in the nation, exploring prisons today and whether our prisons are actually working.
This massive stone museum is a world-renowned relic that's important to our nation's history.
The United States has no criminal justice museum. There's no National Museum of Criminal Justice, no National Museum of Prison History. This is it.
In 1829, the Quaker-inspired penitentiary opened in hopes of punishing and transforming criminals into penitent people through years of silence, solitary confinement, and labor. It had central heat and running water before the White House. Each prisoner got a private cell with a skylight from heaven. By 1913, solitary confinement ended after proving cruel and ineffective. Thousands of visitors now tour this museum, learning about celebrity inmate Al Capone in 1929. His cell block filled with antiques, oriental rugs, even a radio.
Well, Eastern State Penitentiary has been open to the public for about 20 years. And we focused for 20 years on telling the story of this building and the past and the history of American prisons. We're finally really in an energetic way talking about the future and talking about what's happening right now.
This new interactive exhibit explores the evolution of our criminal justice system. Visitors learn the United States has the highest rate of incarceration in the world, not because of changes in people's behavior. Research shows it's due to changes in our laws, policies, and sentencing. Visitors can handwrite their crime confessions and are asked, have you ever broken the law? 70% of Americans have committed a prison-worthy crime.
There is something about confessing to have broken the law that I think people find very moving. And so we get a lot of people who want to fill out that confession form and admit to a time that they broke the law. But it raises the question of, why did you get away with it? You know, some people get away with it and some people don't.
Innovative films and artistry encourage reflection on the purpose and effectiveness of our prisons today. Digital touchscreens invite visitors to give their input, which will fuel new research.
Walking through a prison, even an abandoned prison like Eastern State, there's a natural sense of like, there but for the grace of God go I, that I could have been on the inside of that cell if things had been different, especially when I was a teenager, in most people's case. And so this exhibit gives people a place to reflect on that.
Right now, there are more than 2.2 million Americans in prison at a yearly cost of $80 billion a year. Proof that one way or another, we all pay a high price for crime in America, as well as mass incarceration. Reporting for Another Thing, I'm Dawn Stans-Lamenti. Up next, Larry's commentary.